Sports Nation coming to you live here tonight from Memorial Gymnasium in Hazard, Kentucky. It's basketball time in the mountains of Eastern Kentucky, baby, and Bluegrass Sports Nation is here to bring you all kinds of action here tonight as we will start this one off with a great, big, huge, extremely big basketball game, if you could call a game early in this season that big here in Hazard, Kentucky. Top two teams consensus all around here in the 14th region. Breathitt County Bobcats visiting the Hazard Bulldogs here tonight to kick it off for you folks. These two huge rivals, very, very talented, senior-laden basketball teams. This is Brendan Miller. I've got David Kyle Abner along with me here tonight to bring you this action. Got the lovely Elizabeth Miller over here on production. Drug her in here at the last minute to bring that one. So we may make some mistakes here for you tonight, folks, but we will bring you some good basketball as the Bobcats and the Bulldogs get us rolling here in 2024, 2025. David Kyle? What could you ask for, man, on an opening night more than Breathitt has?
Opening night, gym's packing out. You can smell the popcorn. Basketball's here. No denying that, just looking around here. But, big matchup, region semifinal rematch from last year. The Bulldogs, going to look to avenge that loss. You got Evan Everso, Kenyon Higgins down low, rebounding. They're the anchors down there. The average around 14 rebounds a game together. Very tough matchup for the Bobcats. How do they respond to that with Braxton Terry, Kanan Gross?
Well, I'll tell you what, folks. This could be the first time of possibly 5 matchups this season between these two teams. Of course, this one tonight, they have, for whatever reason, Coach Honeycutt and Coach Holland have scheduled the first game of the season and the last game of the season for Breathitt. I think Hazard has another game after that at the end, but they're going to bookend it, basically beginning and end. And then also they've got a chance to meet in the YMT early on here in December. They'll definitely have a good chance to meet in the All-A tournament. They're on the opposite sides of the bracket last year. Last year, Breathitt won the All-A regional, defeated Hazard in a great one. Classic basketball game in the semifinals, and then Breathitt got them again in the semifinals, the 14th region last year before succumbing to Perry Central, who won the 14th region last year. So we've got one team with a lot of with a few changes, one team with no changes. As Hazard comes back in here with you here tonight, folks, 0 points lost, 0 rebounds lost from last year. Plus they add Ridge Beverly, who's been playing the 14th region since I started doing BSN. And Breathitt County, who are going to have to replace 20 points a game between Bellamy and Hamilton from last year. So we'll start out with Breathitt County, David Kyle. How are they going to replace those two guys, and who has to step up for the Bobcats?
We're looking at the Bobcats lineup for who has to step up. You got Joseph Honeycutt, coach's son, deadly from behind the arc. I watched him practice a few days ago, stroking it. And then you got Peyton Collins, extremely good shooter. You got Aaron Stallard. Also, he can handle the ball well. He also shoots the ball well. And you got the addition from Wolf County of Austin McGinnis this year, could bring a little physicality to him, could bring a lot of different things with his game. So the Bobcats, and you got to expect Austin Spurrier, you got to expect those veterans to bring a little bit more to the table. Another year older, another year improved.
Well, folks, as you saw us on Hometown Sports Corner, Hometown 24, I was part of the group that did that here last week. Got top 3 teams, top 3 players in the region right here with Austin Sperry, Evan Eversole, and Seth Cottle. And, man, tell you what, Hazard has that dynamic duo, and it's going to be interesting to see how Coach Honeycutt defends that here tonight. But what a great night to kick off basketball here in Eastern Kentucky. We've got 3 games on for you now, folks, here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We are bringing you every game from 7 schools throughout the season. So 140 basketball games, I am told by Matthew Hudson, we're going to have on here tonight. If you want to skip around, we have Lee County and Jackson County over at Lee County. Lee, one of our home schools, and also Wolf and Estill. Big matchup from down on that end of the region. So it's big ones here tonight. But we look forward to bringing you all that. Got lots of games this week. I'll be in Breathitt tomorrow night with Breathitt and Buckhorn. So, wow. If you want to watch basketball in Eastern Kentucky, tune in right here to Bluegrass Sports Nation, folks. We'll have tons for you.
Right here, a lot of miles. You can sit and enjoy it right at the comfort of your own home or tablet.
And, folks, we'll tell you, we're live. All 3 games are live on both Facebook and YouTube. If you're in your home, YouTube, way better product. Of course, being county attorney in Breathitt County, I can do without Facebook in a lot of ways because that's where all our problems come from. But it's a good place to watch ball games. So check us out there on Facebook, YouTube. A lot more bandwidth there and stuff. So check that one out, folks. A little bit better. Looks like see Al Holland walking around with a ball out there. He's going to give somebody a basketball with Eddie Browning going over. Well, David Kyle, we've talked so much we didn't even run any sponsor commercials there. Best had an easy time over here, so we'll get rolling here in just a few minutes on all of that. But we're ready for the starting lineups here. The great PA announcer, Scott Napper. Over there, we'll bring it to you here. We'll listen in. The Warriors here in Hazard High School basketball action. Your attention to center court. Coach Al Holland and the Hazard Blue Team staff is awaiting for a basketball presentation. Hazard senior Evan Sean Eversole. Evan Sean Eversole scored 1,000. So we're going to have a presentation to Evan Sean. Excellent basketball player you're about to see here tonight, folks. He's a little bit under the weather, my understanding, but man, what a great young man. Can shoot it, can rebound it, can penetrate, can do it all, and you'll see that here just in a few minutes.
You don't see many kids this protected with his size. They can do as many things as Evan Sean does.
He's going to get a shot with Al here. Congratulations, Evan Sean. Congratulations to Eversole. Going to be a pleasure to watch him here in his senior season. And ladies and gentlemen, will you keep your attention on center courts? Okay, can I have something else here, Scott? Special presentation tonight. Okay. Well, while we're waiting on that, we'll talk about the officiating crew over there. Got Brian Napier, Brian Johnson, and Roger Fairchild. Quality crew to start this one out here tonight.
Three of the very best.
And just bring your one up. With 120,000 if the reach is far within, with the building available compared to the previous following well, south, west. It's here within 5 minutes, less story. As a player, before the Bill study.
All right, looks like we're going to honor Coach Holland here. Sounds like David Kyle.
Coach has earned it.
He sure has. The people talk about the GOATs. He's definitely the GOAT of the 14th region.
No, Coach Allen, he's hard to prepare for. Or he just does everything so well. Their team's always disciplined.
With the night house. Our chance is in the fingers to my safety. Where you want to reaching trial points. In their techniques, for still the spirit of teamwork and purpose. These athletes. Also, Coach Wrestling and Council. Coach Al keys to achieve with the record for 285,000. So, Coach Holland has won the region 3 times for the Bulldogs. Coach Holland has set an example for his players to be successful in life. His contributions to their lives will always be felt.
All right.
And presenting Coach Holland with a banner, a commemorative ball, and a plaque are some of the members of the 2020 Regional Championship Bulldogs team.
Got Jared Napier out there.
Johnson.
Jake Johnson. Reese Fletcher, Logan Hall, great bunch of young men there.
Quality team right there.
Absolutely, certainly were. Won it. Did not get a play in the state tournament that year.
So,
And just a classic, one of the games that really launched BSM with the Wolfe County final that year, and what a basketball game it was. In overtime, Hazard takes it. And then COVID strikes, and no state tournament for the Bulldogs that year.
you know, that has to be a heartbreaker for those kids. You know, as a guy that got a coach, go with the team in the state tournament, you know, winning that region, there's a high to that, and not getting to go flat road. You know, you got to feel for him off that.
Great group of young men there, and great gentleman. I always enjoy talking to Coach Al. He's just awesome dude, knows his basketball, knows about life, and fine man. He keeps on going and going and going, and now we're finally ready maybe for the starting lineups here.
No more presentations.
Yep.
We're ready to go.
You know about Hazard. They do it right. Time for the Bobcats.
Starting in guard number 14.
Austin Sperry, top player in the region, 422.2 last year, 6'7" on the boards. There's the man in the middle, Braxton Terry. The Charles Barkley top double machine in Brax Terry. Then you've got the true man in the middle, Big Kanan Gross. Kanan last year, 9.7 a game. And now another senior, Joseph Honeycutt. And then Aaron Stallard stepping into the starting lineup along with Honeycutt from last year. All seniors for Breathitt County, all five. What experience. Going to see tons of experience on the other side. These 10 guys that start this game have played tons of basketball here in the 14th region.
This is a grown man's game right here.
Yeah. Seth Cottle. Smooth, silky jumper for Cottle. There's Evan Eversole. Cottle last year, 17-4 a game. Eversole, 21-2 a game. Big man in the middle for them. Kenyon Higgins, 3.7 a game last year. His true place is on the boards and in the paint. His defensive presence. Nick Ratliff, senior for the Bulldogs, 5'8 a game. And there is Dalton Combs, a junior, 7.6. As you were saying earlier, David Kyle, the word on the street is Combs has really improved and may be one of the tech catalysts for this Bulldog team.
I've been told Dalton Combs may end up being the most improved player in the 14th region this year.
All right, folks, there we are. We're finally ready to get it going. Let's hope.
Looks like Sperry's ready to jump it up for the Bobcats.
That'd be Eversole for the Bulldogs. Could be wrong. No, we're going to be Ratliff. It is Nick Ratliff. And we're ready for action here on Bluegrass Sports Nation, folks. Let's rock and roll here. 14th region action coming to you all season long here on BSN. Pleasure to start it out with you here tonight. Sperry and Ratliff with Brian Johnson ready to throw it up, and Sperry controls the tip back to Stallard, and we're underway. Sperry's going to go out to the point. Be guarded by Ratliff. The Bulldogs go man-to-man.
Trying to see what Coach Honeycutt, what does he have dialed up for the first play of the season?
Stallard looking for Sperry. Bulldogs in full press man-to-man here.
A lot of pressure. Looks like the Bobcats opened up to a flex offense.
Sperry out top. Finds it back to Gross. Gross to Stallard. Sperry running the baseline. Comes around. And Ratliff cuts it off. And take it to Terry. And Higgins blocks that one. Terry getting on the floor. Higgins is able to corral it. We're going to have a jump ball. Yep. Tie up. And that will go to Hazard on the alternate possession. So, first possession for the Bobcats. Bulldogs D it up and don't get a shot up with the block from Kenyon Higgins on Terry. And now here come the Bulldogs, their first offensive possession of the season. Both these teams did scrimmage over. Bobcats took on Ashland Blazer and lost by double digits over there. Also, the Bulldogs went down to Newport, two really good basketball teams you're seeing around there. So taking it to the baseline up in the first two of the game. for Evan Eversole.
Evan Sean, explosive player. The Bobcats, I have to have an answer for him.
2-zip. Bulldogs. Honeycutt Sperry cuts to the basket for his first deuce of the season. Austin Sperry, of course, you see the wrap on the elbow. First defensive possession for the Bobcats against Beechwood a couple of weeks ago. Dislocated that elbow. Looks to have no repercussions right now. Hopefully, it does not linger for him. We're going to have a
foul off the ball. It's like
it'll be on Joe Honeycutt.
Spurry's coming even closer to being the all-time leading scorer for the Bobcats in school history.
All-time yards and TDs in football. What an athlete. Been great for Breathitt County sports. We're going to have a block here against Eversole. Takes it up strong. Who are we going to have this one on? That will be on Sperry. So 2 team fouls now on the Bobcats here in the first quarter.
Coach Honeycutt squad's gonna have to watch the fouls because maybe finding more of the bench than what maybe they're planning on to start this game early.
Eversole, the first one comes off, no good. You'll have number 2. Eversole, one bounce, puts it up, strings it up. 3-0. All 3 points for Evan Eversole. 3-2, excuse me. Staller going to break the press this time. Toss is over, gets it to Sperry. Sperry going to pull up from long range. Let's it go just off. Seth Cottle with the rebound. Cottle looking up court. Going to pull it up for that Sweet J. Just a little bit long, and there's Terry Nutt. Has it taken away by Eversole. Eversole spins in the lane. Has it taken away by Gross that time. Stallard comes up with it. Stallard on the move. Over to Kanan Gross. And cannot get the bunny, but gets his own rebound and cannot finish. But that's going to be out of bounds off of Hazard and stay with Breathitt County on this end.
Those are shots that just shake your head about. You got to brush it off, keep playing. If you're Gross.
Honeycutt the inbound on the right baseline. Is out deep to Stallard. Stallard tries to cross it over. Ratliff. It's Combs, excuse me. Dalton Combs. They're going to call him for the first foul on Hazard.
Hazard in their half-court man's been really aggressive on the ball.
Stallard going to man the point. It's off to Sperry. Sperry cuts down the lane. Up. Right-hander. Good. Austin Sperry getting to the rim for his second basket of the game. 4 now. Make it 4-3 Bobcats.
That's been a signature for Sperry. Him getting downhill, he's dangerous.
Cottle. And 2 Ratliff. Ratliff 2. Eversole on the baseline. He pulls up at the block. Loosed off. Higgins with that rebound spins. Has it. Gets it to Cottle. Cottle baseline. Jay, nothing but string for Seth Cottle. His first 2 of the season for the Bulldogs.
The Bobcats are going to have to limit the Hazard second chance opportunities right there.
Sperry way out on the wing. Sperry gives it to Stallard off the ball now for Sperry. Crossover by Stallard down the lane. And he's going to be on the baseline and turnover to Hazard. Stallard tried to slice between 2 defenders there. A little bit of body knocked him down. Ball out of bounds.
Stallard, I think, was wanting the foul, but Brian Napier did not see it.
Like you said, this is going to be a grown man's game out.
Oh, yeah.
Ratliff out top. Probably not a kid under 16 years of age on the floor out there right now.
I wouldn't think so.
Cottle all the way, has it blocked. Eversole with the gather and the putback for Evan Eversole. 5 on the game so far for Eversole to start this one out. 5 of the 7 for the Bulldogs. Sperry out top. Jukes goes baseline, spins, loses it, gets it back. Gets it to Terry. Terry going to go baseline, and he's going to be fouled by Higgins. Braxton Terry, about 6 foot tall if you're stretching Braxton, but he plays much bigger on the inside. Double-double against Ashland the other day.
Terry's a bit of an X factor for the Bobcats. Whenever he has high number rebounds, seems like the wins come a little easier for him.
Braxton makes the first one. That looked good. If anybody saw Breathitt play last year, Terry was an adventure at the free throw line. Looks much better. Puts that one up and makes them both. So well done by Braxton Terry. His first two of the game makes them both, and it makes it 7-6 Bulldogs here with 3:48 to go in the first quarter.
And the Bulldogs, they're twice already. They're showing respect for Terry offensively. They've come and double teamed the post when he's got it.
Well, it's going to be knocked out of bounds and stay with Hazard. Higgins inbound on the left baseline. Looking for Eversole on the block. Gets it inside, goes up against Gross. Gross with the block. Gross with the block again. And body that time, Cannon Gross with a nice defensive play. Here comes Stallard on the move. Stallard in a hurry. Gets it to Honeycutt. Sperry with the jumper from the top of the key. No good. Pulled down by Higgins. Eversole on the move. Takes it strong again, up and off the basket. Evan Eversole putting on a show so far. 7 points in this first quarter.
Eversole's got such a big body just going through there. He's hard to stop when he's coming downhill.
Of course, a little bit under the weather. Don't think he played much in the scrimmage on Saturday, but looking good right now. Put it to Terry. Terry took an extra and will be called for it. Steps called. 9-6 Hazard. 2:59 to go here in first quarter. Such a great job keeping the clock over here by Elizabeth Miller. Huddle out top.
Cottle likes this matchup on Gross, want to take him one off the dribble.
He got it. But Cannon comes back, but we're going to get a foul. That will be on Gross. That's his first. Going to be the third on the Bobcats here in the quarter. So is it 5? You go to the double bonus per quarter.
Still going to adjust that, even though this is the second year of that rule.
First one. Cottle don't see that very much. Misses the first.
No, Coach Honeycutt has to feel like that's a gift when he misses a free throw.
Cottle with the bounce. Second one in the air. Nothing but no on that time. 10-6. Bulldogs. Sperry. Pulls up for 15. Ratliff. Stallard with the three. Aaron Stallard, his first points of the season. He knocks down the three-pointer. Make it 10-9. Hazard.
Kind of goes along with, he's got to do that for the Bobcats this season to compensate for the loss of Hamilton and Bellamy.
And a big pick that time by Higgins. Rebound by Cottle up. No good. Knocked out again by Eversole. Bulldogs on their third attempt. Get another rebound by Higgins. Fourth attempt, and he'll go with the free throw line. Foul's going to be on Stallard. His first, fourth on the Bobcats. Wow. Way to bust the offensive glass that time by the Bulldogs. Kenyon Higgins active in there. Gets the offensive rebound. They'll go to the line for 2.
Had 3 opportunities there.
Higgins' first one is a little long. No good. Actually, 4 that time. Had 3 offensive rebounds. So 4 opportunities. Hard to compensate with that.
If you get a shoot till you make it, that's a really good advantage.
Higgins lets the second one go. Got that one. Bulldogs 3 for 6 at the line. Have had 2 each time. Missed the first, made the second. Sperry. Combs picks him up.
Spurry's wanting to clear out, looks like, right here.
Cross quarter to Joe Honeycutt, and was he on the baseline?
Yep, on the sideline. Cottle working the ball up, running, trying to set their offense. I believe this is
had a double pick there. He could go either way.
With the elevator.
Roll it down to Eversole. Just can't complete it. Excellent play. Had a good chance. And then lots of contact there. Sperry kicks it over to Honeycutt. Back to Stallard. Stallard was looking for the pass. Throws it to Ratliff. Here comes Cottle. Taking it up. Spin move against Sperry. The ball is going to be knocked away from Stallard from behind. And he'll stay with the Bulldogs. Well, lots of action there.
Physical basketball game. Grown men right here. some of the Hazard faithful was not real happy with the lack of whistles, I guess, on that play.
1:06 on the clock. Napper talking a little bit with Higgins. He gets it in to Cottle. Cottle guarded by Sperry. Higgins going to set the pick. Cottle pulls up. No good. But Eversole's going to be able to gather the rebound. Shoots it from the corner. No good. Sperry goes up over Higgins that time for the rebound. Sperry with the hit ahead up to Stallard. Back to Honeycutt. Honeycutt we're trying to hit him for the open J. That time could not do it. And we're going to have a block on Higgins going to be called as Terry went hard to the basket.
Well, looking like we're going to get our first subs for the game.
We're going to have, that's going to be 2 on Higgins, and that'll bring in Tucker Johnson and Rich Beverly as Ratliff and Higgins will sit down.
Rich Beverly, such an experienced player here in the 14th region. You know, just talked about it. You know, he can really be a piece that makes him a lot better.
Danny Gross out top. To Stallard.
Looks like Breathitt's a little unorganized in their offense, trying to get everything put to where they want to start at. One to hold for one.
18. Bobcats will go for one here. Sperry. Guarded by Combs, crosses over. Jukes takes it up strong, goes with the lean, cannot convert, and that will end the first quarter. But the score, Hazard 11, Breathitt 9, and we'll actually take a commercial break here for the first of the game, and we'll be right back here with quarter number 2, folks, on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
All right, folks, welcome back. One quarter in the books here. 11-9 Eversole in that first quarter had 7-3 for Seth Cottle and 1 for Kenyon Higgins. Higgins now on the bench with 2 fouls, so we'll see how that factors in. Sperry out top. Who's Taylor? Bobcats not gone to the bench yet. Sperry stops, kicks it over to Gross. Stallard could not handle the kick out, so the Bobcats will reset it up here. This Bulldog man-to-man D is tenacious. Gross.
You can tell the Bobcats right now, you can tell it's the first game of the season. Steps, Kyle.
Yep. Tucker Johnson guarding him close and turn it over on the travel by Kanan Gross.
Bobcats just with a few mistakes offensively that, you sharpen that up after a week or two of playing.
Cottle. Cottle out top, probing for a shot. They leave him open, knocks it down. Well, Seth Cottle, tell you what, last year in that semifinal game down at Wolfe County was a Seth Cottle show. I can't remember how many he had. Should have done some research. It was over 30, I believe, wasn't it?
I think it's
David Kyle.
38 if I'm
and
right.
That same jump shot over and over and over that day. Stallard from way downtown. That's a Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer for Aaron Stallard, his second of the game. So we'll give Jeff Hamilton the call there for his second Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer. Missed the first one. Sorry about that, Jeff.
Stallard providing what the Bobcats need with that.
Beverly out top. Eversole on the weave here. Sets the pick for Cottle. And Combs takes it to the basket. Gets the hoop and the harm. Will be number 1 on Braxton Terry. And that will send Dalton Combs to the line to try to complete a conventional three-point play.
Terry leaving his feet there. I think Coach Honeycutt would have preferred if he just stayed down.
Peyton Collins checks in, and Combs misses the free throw.
And Terry will take a seat for the Bobcats to get a breath.
Terry's still trying to get in basketball shape. He's running straight off the football field. Don't know if Sperry ever leaves basketball shape, but he's off the football field as well. Stallard all the way to the basket. He is going to get the foul on Tucker Johnson and go to the line. So Aaron Stallard being aggressive.
Stallard, he's a sneaky good player. His whole career he's kind of been behind guys like Isaac Bellamy, Jackson Hamilton, but he's been right there, been solid, got some good minutes last year.
Gives him 7 in the game.
And he may be the piece that steps up. Of
course, comes from a great Breathitt basketball family, the Noble family.
Shout out to Doug Noble.
Absolutely. Doug and Debbie may be watching tonight. Hope they are. Got Uncle Wes over on the bench. Cousin Wes, excuse me. Tucker Johnson. Nice move by Tucker Johnson. His first basket of the game. Well, Johnson really gives him some good minutes when he comes in. Peyton Collins, fans asking for the travel there.
Sperry wanting a screen.
Sperry with the pull-up 3, just off, and they pull down by Eversole. Off to Cottle. Cottle on the move. Bobcats get back. They kick it over to Eversole. Eversole going to go between the legs. Freaking taking it against Gross down to the block. Going to try. Cannot get it up. Good defense that time by Cannon Gross.
Eversole calling back for the ball again. Gross has to be careful not let Eversole catch it deep.
And does. Eversole to the basket. Gets by Sperry and the basket for Evan Eversole. Gives him 9 already in this one. 19-4. Collins with a long 3. No good. Pulled down by Eversole. Bobcats need to watch right now those quick possessions. Combs knocks it down. Dalton Combs. 2, and Breathitt County needs to get a TO here as we'll see. Try to keep this one from getting away from them. 30 seconds, it will be a 60 seconds, so we'll take a break and be right back with you here, folks. 21-14 by Bulldogs.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Before we get back to basketball, we want to send a shout out to one of our BSM family here. Our great cameraman, producer, does it all for us in a lot of ways. Tony Hounshell, his mom has passed earlier, just a few moments ago, actually. When we let Tony know that we're certainly thinking of him and the Hounshell family. We love you, Tony, and be there, man, when need some of the best to you. So back to basketball here, second quarter. Bulldogs up 21-14. Let's see what the Bobcats call in that timeout. Sperry finds Gross at the elbow. We're looking for Terry on the block. Terry takes it up strong and good. That's Braxton Terry basketball right there. Lots of width, gets his space and goes up and scores. So Braxton with the basket.
Good job on the Bobcats there. They've caught Eversole and Higgins out. Going to show their size now. It's that high-low look.
Sperry on the bounce.
Once again, Terry's won the ball, but he's going to work around for it.
Sperry on the bounce out top. And take it at Beverly. Pulls up for the Jaden. Just a little bit long, no good. Ball's tapped out by Johnson. Back Sperry. Going to line up a three. No. Takes it to the baseline. Gets around Johnson. Kicks it over to Terry. Play was made by Austin Sperry there. Well done by Austin for the assist.
Just playing at that baseline. Everybody's expecting him to step out, and he makes the assist.
Trace Kincaid in the game now, sophomore for the Bulldogs.
Well, this is a much smaller lineup for the Bulldogs than what they started out with. So
Cottle back to Johnson. Johnson thinks about it, gives it back to Cottle over to Ridge Beverly.
right here, you look Terry on Beverly right here. You almost think they're going to try to do something off the dribble with him. Hazard running their base motion offense.
Kincaid to Beverly.
That offense has been a staple for Coach Holland for years on end.
Cottle. They're calling for the charge.
Spurry was waiting on that one.
Joe Honeycutt going to check back in the game for Cannon Gross.
Dalton Combs checks back into the game for the Dogs and for Tucker Johnson.
And Eversole back on the court. So they got a little bit bigger and a little bit smaller with those two subs. Sperry. To Stallard. Stallard spins, takes it down the lane, gets under to Terry. Well done by Braxton Terry. That gives Braxton 8, his third basket of the quarter. Aaron Stallard with the give.
Stallard's had a really good offensive half so far.
Combs lines up for three. No good. Terry taps it back to Beverly. Beverly up and under for the basket. So Ridge Beverly, his first basket of the game for the Bulldogs to make it 23-20. 3-point game.
Spurry bringing the ball up. Breathitt County sitting in a 5 out set right now.
Looking for Sperry in the lane. Takes the pass to Terry. Back to Stallard. Round to Collins. Collins kicks it in the corner. Takes it on the baseline to Joe Honeycutt. Nice give and go by the Bobcats there. Honeycutt with his first basket of the game. Cuts the lead to 1. 23-22. 1:45 to go here in the first half.
Bobcats' penetration has been the bright spot of their offense so far. When they're getting the ball in the paint, they're making positive things happen.
Terry on Eversole there in the paint right now. He's wanting it. Combs kicks it over to Ratliff. Finds and Terry, nice knock away that time, but Ratliff gathers in the corner to Beverly for three and got it. Ridge Beverly with a Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer for the Bobcats. The Bulldogs. I've done it again. First time, first three of the game for the Bulldogs. Is Ridge 5. They have a foul this time on. Foul on Trace Kincaid.
Probably a good foul for the Bulldogs there. That's going to end up for a Terry layup had it not been called.
Sperry to trigger it in. Finds Terry. Goes up strong. Eversole with good defense. Went straight up that time. And his height inhibited Terry, and it'll be a hill ball and turned over to Hazard there. Well done by Evan Eversole on the defensive end.
Eversole's a kind of do-it-all guy, really, defensively, offensively. You know, any team would want him, really.
Combs on the wing. Beverly out to the point now, guarded by Collins. Eversole against Terry, going to drive baseline and going to have a push that time on Terry against Eversole. Be his second.
See if Coach Honeycutt leaves him in for the rest of the half.
Nope. Gross coming in. Nope. Don't want to pick up the third. So 4-point game right now with 42 seconds to go here in the first half. Ratliff all the way back to Eversole, almost at the half-court line. Eversole drives, Sperry almost blocked, and we're going to have a foul on the Bulldogs. It'll be on Eversole. That's his first of the game.
Be interested to see here if the Bobcats hold for one like they have been doing in years past with Coach Honeycutt, or they go ahead and keep playing.
Sperry. Looks like the Bobcats going to again have that chance. That's very difficult against the Al Holland coach basketball team to get the last shot of the half, possibly twice. The quarter, excuse me.
Which the Bobcats right here, if they can score here at the end, gets a big advantage with the arrow going back to them.
Starts and kick it back. Honeycutt, baseline jumper, ball. Off to Beverly. Beverly, long, no good. And that'll end the first half. The score, Hazard 26, Breathitt 22. We'll hear from our sponsors, folks. We'll be back here in about 5 to give you some scoring here in 2024-25 season kickoff here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
SEC Auto Sales, located at 1557 Highway 15 South in Jackson, is the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Whether you're looking for a used or new-to-you vehicle, SEC has you covered. Think you can't get finance? Well, think again. They have the best interest rates available, serving all of Eastern Kentucky. Let them show you an easy buying experience. Come on down and see Jeff, Dwayne, and the rest of the gang. Call 606-272-6888 or visit them online at secautosales.com.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
All right, folks, welcome back. Halftime here, Memorial Gymnasium. What a place to watch a basketball game. We've got some of the best venues here in the 14th region that you can find in Eastern Kentucky and throughout the state of Kentucky for basketball games. Glory Road Gymnasium here at fabled Memorial Gymnasium, all the old years of Johnny Cox and when everybody in Perry County played here, from Dills Combs to Buckhorn to Hazard to MC Napier, everybody played here. They had to practice all day long and stuff. So what a grand gym. Great to be here. New floor looks great. Same as we've got at the Coliseum down in Jackson, the Pumpkin Palace over at Perry Central, Morton Combs up in Knott County, the Palace over in Owsley County. Great places we bring you basketball from here. But then this one, good one. Start out here, David Kyle. I'll tell you what, 26-22, as you said, Coach Honeycutt has to be pleased, just to be down 4 in this one. What's your thoughts on it?
Just starting out, you got a couple guys just coming back from football. You're not going to be as sharp. Of course, you're hoping this ain't the best game of the season you're going to play because you got 29 more plus the tournament. Coach Honeycutt has to feel good. 22 points put up. He had pretty good performance offensively from Aaron Stallard, stepping up big, and only 4 points from Spurry. You down 4, and Spurry only gives you 4 points in the first half. And down 4, you got to feel good.
All right. So for the Bobcats, as you said there, Austin Sperry with 4, but Braxton Terry was with 8, and Aaron Steller with 8, leading the Bobcats at this point. 2 more from Joseph Honeycutt on a baseline jumper. 9 and 13 for the Bobcats for their total of 22. 26 for Hazard, as they were led by Evan Ebersole, had 7 and 2 in the 2 quarters for his total of 9. Seth Cottle with 5 in the first half, 4 for Dalton Combs, 1 for Kenyon Higgins, 5 for Ridge Beverly, and 2 for Tucker Johnson off the bench. So, as you know, 2 of the best bench coaches you're going to find in the 14th region here. So they're in there scheming it up over halftime. Be interested to see how this second half unfolds. So we got about 1:30. We'll take a few breaks. Be right back here for you folks to get this second half going on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
During a loss, we realize that your loved one is your most valuable possession. At Breathitt Funeral Home, we consider it an honor to serve your family. We've recently made some big changes, but not only to the building. We have lowered our prices to what we believe are the lowest in Breathitt County. We offer payment plans for prearranged funerals, and we will honor prearrangements from any other funeral home. Breathitt Funeral Home, premium service at an affordable price, when only the best will do.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
All right, folks, welcome back. Breathitt just now coming on the floor as we're about to get the buzzer. So lots of scheming going on there for the Bobcats at halftime. So we're ready to rock and roll here in the second half.
Coach Honeycutt, I'm sure, getting the squad ready.
There we go. We'll get to the bottom of the court. We're trying to reposition the camera here. Got David Kyle operating the camera along with doing the color here. So short crew tonight, folks, as we get going here for the season. Man, got Adam Spencer coming out limping there.
Yeah, it looked like he tweaked his ankle during the JV game.
We're ready for action here. Looks like it's going to be Breathitt ball to get going. Breathitt will be going to your right on your screen. And Hazard to your left on the home end towards their bench. Stallard, again, great first half from Aaron Stallard. Finds Sperry on the cut. And Sperry with the body control. Puts it in off the body of Eversole that time. Cottle, make it 26-24. Bobcats for the first basket of the second half. Higgins looking for Eversole down the lane. No good. And there is Braxton Terry with the hustle play. Stallard comes up with the loose ball. Here comes Sperry on the move in a hurry down the middle, and it's going to be off of Hazard and stay with Breathitt County. Sperry got up in the air that time. Nobody with him. Tried to kick it back, and luckily the Bobcats hold on to the ball. Sperry out top.
And back to that Terry offensive rebounds. It's little things that win big games, and that plays like that is how you win big games.
We're going to get a foul here on Ratliff. For what we got? Nope.
Illegal screen on Terry.
All right, it's going to be 3 on Braxton Terry. So there's a development early in this second half with the moving screen there for Terry. Seth Cottle on the bounce, kicks it over to Ratliff. Nick Ratliff guarded by Honeycutt. Eversole comes out to get it. Going to drive on Terry this time. Lots of contact there, no call, and Evan Eversole converts. His first basket of the second half gives him 11. First player in the game in double figures here for Evan Eversole.
Smart play by the Bulldogs there. They seeing Terry with 3 fouls, trying to get a quick fourth, and it didn't happen, but still
Stallard spins in the lane, little teardrop up and good. Aaron Stallard continues his stellar play. Basket here to give him 10. He's the second guy in double figures in the game here. Lead still at 2. Combs able to gather it back. Eversole looking for Higgins under the basket. Kicks it back out to Seth Cottle. And just off, no good. Sperry with the rebound. We're going to get the bump here on Eversole. That's going to be his second. Well, we got a break. Want to give a shout out to the great folks here at Hazard High School. Eddie Browning, AD, always setting us up. We appreciate Eddie. Does a phenomenal job. Great ADs across the 14th region. We appreciate all these gentlemen.
Sperry got the ball up top. Looking for a high ball screen from Cameron Gross, maybe.
It's to Gross at the point of the key. Back door to Honeycutt. Takes it up off glass. No good. Eversole tips it up. Back to Stallard. 3 on the way. Aaron Stallard. Breathitt Funeral Home. 3-pointer for Aaron Stallard. He is leading the way for the Bobcats right now.
Stallard's playing hungry right now on the offensive end.
Bobcats jump on top, 29-28.
First lead of the game for the Cats.
Bobcats leave Higgins alone out there. And can't handle it. And kicked off to, here comes Breathitt County on the move. Sperry behind the back to Honeycutt, back to Gross. And the Bobcats will set it back up. Sperry way out top. Nick Ratliff chases him down. Gross to Stallard. Stallard looking for it right now. Crossover to the basket. Aaron Stallard. Woo! Man, what a move by Stallard.
Aaron Stallard saying, Coach, give me the
Yes,
ball.
sir. He wants to play, baby. That is 7 in the quarter now for Aaron Stallard leading the Bobcats. We got a 30, folks. We'll take one commercial. Be right back to you here. Third quarter action on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
All right, folks, welcome back. Aaron Stallard leading the way for the Bobcats right now.
Stallard has been sneaky good for the last few years for the Bobcats. You know, whether it's JV or coming off the bench, just really been kind of overshadowed by some other really good guards that Breath has been blessed to have.
Great defense by Gross. Sperry on the move, kicks it to Stallard. Back to Joe Honeycutt. One tried to load up the three. Oh, nice play by Higgins that time. Anticipation as they tried to kick the ball back in the corner to Stallard. Eversole going to launch the three. Off glass and good. Breathitt Funeral Home. Off glass three. And Eversole just smiles about that one. Don't think that was playing, but it all counts the same. Evan Eversole with the three ties up at 31 apiece.
Sometimes you got to have those to win big games.
Mm-hmm. Stallard looking, shoots, oh, knocks it down. Aaron Stallard, another Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer for the Bobcats. He is feeling it right now and connected. Cottle with the turnaround, no good. Here comes Sperry on the move, 3-on-2 for the Bobcats. Stallard lets it go again and just out, no good. Sperry cannot get the putback.
Stallard with the heat check there, but justified as much as he's made.
Ratliff off to Eversole. No good that time, but they missed the free throw.
That's going to be the fourth foul on Terry.
Oh, that'll be on Braxton. It's 4, and the Bobcats will have to go to the bench, and the beef in the middle will be headed to the bench with 3:42 to go here in the third quarter. Mark that down right now, David Kyle. Let's see where this game goes from here with Breathitt on top, 34-31, as Terry goes to the bench with his fourth foul.
You know, if you're Terry with 3 fouls out there, sometimes you just kind of got to let that play go as much as you don't want to give up a layup, but you know, your value to the team sometimes is more important than that one play.
Can't fault hustle, though.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Never be mad to get out there.
Always good to pick up a bad, not precisely a bad foul, but a hustle foul versus a cheapie. So
I'm sorry for cutting you off. I've never been mad as a coach, the kid trying to take a charge.
And Eversole knocks them both down. 34-33. Wow, what a way to start the season here, David Kyle. Lots of good action coming at you on Bluegrass Sports Nation all year long here, folks. Check us. Tune in every night. We're going to have tons for you. Stallard looking for it right now. Goes to the elbow. Able to gather.
Right here, the Bobcats need to settle down and get a high percentage shot.
Sperry with the jumper. That's good.
That's pretty high percentage.
Absolutely. Austin Sperry can rise above with that vertical. And knocks it down. Put the Bobcats back up 3, 36-33. Coach Honeycutt calls out his defense. Ridge Beverly at the point. High to Ratliff. Cottle. Higgins in the corner. It's a back to Cottle. Cottle with the jumper. No good, but gets his own. Bobcats unable to corral it. And we're going to get a foul on maybe Sperry. Here's it. Fouls on Sperry, his second. And that's going to send Cottle to the line.
Bobcats going to have to do a better job checking everybody after the shot to make sure they get box outs.
So the second chance opportunity here will lead to points more than likely with Seth Cottle at the line for the Bulldogs. First one is up and good. Pure J stroke right there from Seth Cottle.
When he's shooting free throws, it's just like you can go ahead and count them before he shoots them.
You did not jinx him, sir.
Hard guy to jinx.
36-35, Breathitt. Sperry out top.
Looks like Breathitt's want to go to the flex, maybe.
Honeycutt flashes out. Carded by Eversole. Looks for Gross. Gross, yeah, took an extra that time. He was mid-stride when he caught that ball and just drug his pivot foot a tad bit for the travel.
Seemed like he wasn't sure if he wanted to pull up or keep going.
Right. Beverly guarded by Collins. Outside gets it to Cottle. Cottle with Stallard on him. He's around looking for the 15-footer. Lets it go just long that time. No good. Eversole and Sperry fight it out for that one. Eversole wins out. Cottle down the lane. They're going to get as well on the floor, but they're going to get the foul on number 11. The big one on Collins. First for Collins. 2:01 on the clock here. Hazard will have it on the right baseline. Looking at the basket. Get it into Higgins. Eversole out top. Pulls up for about an 18-footer. No good. Higgins hustles for that offensive rebound, though. Hazard racking up the offensive rebounds in this game so far. Eversole gets up to about 5 feet and knocks it down. That's lethal right there from Evan Eversole.
So if Eversole's getting those shots, they're going to be hard to beat.
37-36.
Once again, coming off second chance opportunities.
Start out top. Gets it to Sperry. Notice the elbow wrap for Sperry is now gone. Sperry comes off the pick. Gets it over to Collins in the corner. I'm going to say he drug it or stepped on the sideline. And will be turnover to Hazard.
Bobcats have had a couple plays where they've stepped on the sideline.
Right now, it seems like the intensity has dropped a little bit for Breathitt County. And I have to get that back as Hazard hitting the offensive glass.
Breathitt really needs to have a good defensive possession here against the Bulldogs.
Ratliff. Eversole. They shoot the three. No good, but there's Higgins for another offensive rebound to Ridge Beverly for a Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer for Ridge Beverly. Second chance points are doing it for Hazard right now.
Breathitt right now, they got to find a high percentage shot. Don't force anything.
Off to Honeycutt, shoots the three. No good. And Higgins with another defensive rebound. But Stallard goes and with the steal, kicks it over. Peyton Collins pulls up for the J. No good. Could not convert the turnover. Could the Bobcats.
Right here, Hazard.
40-36.
Probably going to hold for one here with the arrow.
I'm going to get the body on Stallard. 10 seconds on the clock. That will send Seth Cottle to the line. 4-2.
You have to imagine Cottle will make both of these. Bobcats really need to try to get a bucket in the next 10 seconds.
Man, it bounces in.
With Hazard getting the advantage with the arrow to start the fourth right here, Bobcats really need to get a positive.
Cottle will toe the line for the second. On its way. Brings it up. 4 1/4. 9 in the game for Seth Cottle. Sperry under 10 seconds. Sperry on the move. Jukes gets into the lane over to Brantley Campbell for three. No good, and that'll do it here for the third quarter with Hazard up 42-36. We'll take a break. Be right back for the fourth quarter here, folks, on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughan Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughan Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
All right, folks, welcome back. Headed to the fourth quarter here with the score. Hazard 42, Breathitt 36. And David Kyle, as we called, whenever Braxton Terry went out with foul number 4, this game changed.
Oh, it's been a 9-point swing ever since with 3:41 to go. Hazard went +9 right there.
The scoring in that quarter was Hazard 16, Breathitt 14. So in all 3 quarters, Hazard has won the quarter by 2 points. 11-9, 15-13, 16-14 here in this with Evan Eversole with 9 points in that third quarter, 4 for Seth Cottle and 3 for Ridge Beverly on the 3-pointer. And then for Breathitt, it was all Aaron Stowler with a 10 and 4 for Austin Sperry. So Sperry so far with 8 points and Seth Cottle with 9. So that tells you right there, 2 major stars. Well, as we say at a Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer from Seth Cottle to open up the fourth quarter, stretches it out to a 9-point lead with the long-range bomb for Seth Cottle. Get him in double figures at 12.
Breathitt's just got to look to have a good offensive set right here.
Yeah.
Get that high percentage shot. Girls working hard in the post.
Nice defensive play that time. And turnover by Breathitt. And I'll say again, and we said it there in the third quarter, it seems like when Terry went out, the intensity dropped for Breathitt County.
Terry was providing a spark. Early in that quarter, he gave a big offensive board or a big defensive board that, looked like it was going to be hazards on just little things, make big things.
Eversole's going to be stripped, but Cottle goes and gets it back, turnover, and goes up strong. And the M1 for Seth Cottle. He comes out here, have been quiet with just 9 points up to this point. Who was that foul on?
Did they get Sperry with that one?
Didn't get it, so first foul, but Cottle will miss that one.
11-point lead for the Dogs.
Sperry on the dribble. Sperry going to try to spin, loses the ball, puts it back, kicks it across court to Peyton Collins. Collins out deep. Breathitt getting nothing on the block right now. Nothing. Sperry trying to do it all himself and does that time. And he takes it, and we're going to get a timeout real quick, full for Breathitt County. So we'll take a break, folks. Be right back to you here. 6:43 to go here in this one. Hazard up 47-38.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit. Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family-owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
All right, folks, welcome back. Back to action here. 6:30 to go. Ridge Beverly back in for Bulldogs. Get it into Eversole. He's going to be double teamed. That's going to be a foul on Brantley Campbell, I believe. Is it 10? Be his first of the game. Second on the Bobcats here in the quarter. Cottle. Fake. Jumper. No good. He pulled down by Gross, and he's going to be fouled, I believe.
They're going to call it on Eversole.
It's going to be 3 on Evan Eversole.
Spurry pushing the ball. Looking to try to get
it. Going for that 15-foot J. No good. Seth Cottle with the rebound. And get another foul on Brantley Campbell here. This should be 3 already on Breathitt in the quarter.
Looking like for the Bulldogs making free throws will be crucial to put the game away or keep themselves in it.
Beverly out top, guarded by Collins.
That's an interesting right there. That'll be the 4th foul on Evan Eversole on the illegal screen.
Wow. So that evens it up here with 5 on Eversole. It was a big game changer here when the Eversole knocks that one away. Even with those 4 fouls, big deflection there. Thinks about the 3, pulls it back. Eversole going to take the 3, knocks it down. Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer for Evan Eversole. Terry about to check back in over there along with Austin McGinnis, going to make his first. Sperry with the dunk down the line, and there is a big slam for Austin Sperry as he lost his defender there, but it's still a 10-point game, 50-40. Big development over there, as we can see right now. Aaron Stallard on the bench with ice on his ankle. Seth Cottle going to work right now. It's Seth Cottle. We'll get a timeout for Breathitt County as this one is getting a little bit possibly slipping away from the Bobcats. Well, it'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll take one. Be right back with you here, folks, on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Ready to 5:09 to go here in this one as it's now a 12-point game, 52-40. Hazard over Breathitt County. Sperry going to be at the point. Clinch Honeycutt calls that his offense. Hit it too gross. Honeycutt, leave him alone for a long 3. Just short, no good. Braxton Terry back in the game. Rebound up, cannot finish. Offensive rebound by Gross, loses the ball, and will stay with Breathitt.
Braxton Terry, first possession back in with an offensive rebound.
Makes a difference when he's back on the floor. Sperry gets bumped, finds Terry, goes up strong, can't finish it, and it'll be Hazard basketball. Combs, they just leave him alone for 3. Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer for Dalton Combs. Stretches the Bulldog lead out to 15, 55-40. Sperry goes in the lane, up, crawls over the ring, no good. And going to have a foul call here on Hazard.
Looks like Dalton Combs will probably get called for the foul.
And the line for the Bobcats for 12. Taylor, shooting.
Terry at the line. First one is up and good. And it sounds like they gave a flop warning there to Higgins.
Was trying to discuss Brown apron.
Terry, second one rims out, no good. 55-41.
Bobcats desperately need to stop right here.
Beverly kicks it to Higgins.
Hazard in their flex offense and illegal screen on Combs.
Has to be 3 on Doc Combs. Makes it, now that's 4 team fouls now on Hazard. So Breathitt will be shooting 2 the rest of the game. We see Stallard over there with the ice on his ankle right now. Big blow to Breathitt County and their hopes in this one without Aaron Stallard on the floor. He has been most of their offense this game so far.
He was a great spark, really was.
Get it to Terry. Terry was strong, and he's going to get a foul against Higgins, I believe.
That foul's going to put, free throws may be crucial to keep Bobcats in this game. They're going to shoot 2 on every one from here on out.
It'll be 3 for Higgins. And that will send Braxton Terry back to the line. So far, Braxton 3 for 4 in the game. He will have 2. First one on its way, crawls in. Market improvement by Braxton Terry at the free throw line so far in this first game of the 24-25 season. Second one on its way, knocks them both down.
Right now, over 80% from the line. If you'd have said that any game last year, you'd have been happy.
If you'd have said 50% last year, we would have been smacking Braxton on the back. So market improvement for him. Seth Cottle out top, guarded by McGinnis. Combs looking to load up that 3. Close that on by Sperry. Higgins out top.
Once again, I hear Breathitt. They have to hold Hazard to one bad shot, but Hazard's going to be patient right here. That's Al Holland basketball. Got a 12-point lead. You're going to have to make them make a mistake.
Comes on the bounce, finds the lane, up and good. Dalton Combs. Dalton Combs, impressive there. Nice handle, found his lane, finished. Sperry going to pull up for 3, no good. McGinnis with the rebound, kicks it back out, but stepped on the baseline. Will be Hazard basketball. 14-point game here. Look for Al to be very patient at this point.
Most time at this point, you'll see Al throw a hand up and tell him to run offense. Be patient.
Thinking about that deep 3, but there's a pass deflected by Honeycutt and brought down by Terry. So Gross.
And a turnover is absolutely what Coach Allen did not want. I seen just the displeasure in his face on that one.
Looking for Gross. Gross, no good. He's going to be undercut that time by Tucker Johnson. And Tucker will pick up his second foul. That'll send Canaan Gross to the line. Canaan Gross has not scored in this basketball game. Huge, huge issue here.
Canaan Gross, he's going to be one they're going to look for, all season long for offensive production.
First one is up, and there's his first point of the game. 2:24 on the clock.
Gross average last season right at 10 points a game, so. But look for him to improve, He's a good player. Good players bounce back.
Absolutely. And knocks them both down. $12-point cushion right now for the Bulldogs. Beverly out top with the handle. Years of experience handling the basketball here. All the way to the basket and finishes. Does Rich Beverly. So, what Beverly brings to this team is that end-of-game ability there to finish. He can get to the hoop. Kick it back out to Gross. Gross with the three-pointer, knocks it down. So they're Canaan. 5 quick ones for the Bobcats.
Beverly, he's the point guard in the 2022 region championship Commodore team. He was solid for those guys.
Eversole kicks it to Cottle.
Al going through his base offense again.
Down to 1:30 to go in the game. 11-point game. And there's Combs. Dalton Combs with another Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer for the Bulldogs. Stretch that lead back out to 14, 62-48. Sperry goes to the corner, step back. Wow. Impressive shot by Austin Sperry. He went straight and turned in the air and knocked that one down, is what I saw.
A contortionist.
Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer. It makes me sad. There we go. And there's Seth Cottle. Seth has turned it on here. 9 points in the quarter. McGinnis going to have it knocked away. As the crowd starts heading for the exits here on this one, as we're down to 45 seconds, and the Bulldogs are going to open up the season with a W over the Bobcats.
And that's a big momentum boost for the Bulldogs getting ready to come in to play Ashland on Friday.
Man, Terry unable to convert, and that may do it. Hell may not have them take another shot at this rate.
No, I'm sure Al settled with the Bobcats, but the Bobcats are going to make them play.
And it's like they're going to dribble it out. And so lots of learning for both these two teams here tonight. Good basketball game. Lots of talent on the floor. Two bitter enemies who are really going to see each other many times this year. Next opportunity for them is going to be in the WAMT semifinals if they can both win their first round game. And we won't be streaming it. Probably be there taking some pictures. But as the horn blows, it's 64-51 Hazard. We'll take a commercial. Be right back to give you some scoring totals in this one, folks, here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
All right, folks, welcome back here at Memorial Gymnasium. We're rolling in the 24-25 season. Good one to start it out here. Hazard comes out on top 64-51. And scoring on this one, Hazard goes 11, 15, 16, 21 across the board for their 64. Led in scoring here tonight by Evan Eversole with 21 and Seth Cottle with 18. The 1-2 punch for Hazard. Two of the top three players in the region, and they put on a show here tonight. So 39 for them of Hazard's 64. But Dalton Combs also in double figures with 12 and Rich Beverly with 10 on the night. So big addition there. 1 from Higgins and 2 from Tucker Johnson for the Bulldogs and Coach Al Holland. Bobcats moved to 0-1 on the season. They'll settle in here. Lots. When you lose Jackson Hamilton and Isaac Bellamy, who've been staples of this team for at least all last year, it's going to be a growing experience for them, and that showed tonight. But boy, was Aaron Stallard really good here tonight. 18 for them. Bobcats go 9, 13, 14, 15 for 51 across the board, led by Stallard with 18 before he injured his ankle. Hopefully it's not very serious, and he'll be able to be back in the Bobcats next game. 2 for Joseph Honeycutt, 11 for Braxton Terry, 5 for Kanan Gross, and 15 for Austin Sperry. So, you only have 5 Bobcats who score, 3 of those in double figures, but, Honeycutt and Gross will have to have some more output as the season goes on.
And I think you'll see that, first game of the season, everybody kind of trying to learn their roles, even though, you say experienced, but still kind of a different team. You don't have that Hamilton, don't have Bellamy. Everybody's kind of got to figure each other out. So there's 29 more games to play. There's 12 more weeks in the season before you see the district tournaments. There's room to grow.
They're all seniors, but you still have to get it rolling on the season. So, folks, thanks for joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We're very appreciative. Don't have any scores from our other games across the region, but we'll check them out there. Go check those out if they're not finished. But we, on behalf of David Kyle and my lovely wife, Elizabeth, who produced this one, better than I could have done by far. So we thank her very much for filling in here tonight. I'll be at Breathitt Buckhorn tomorrow night at Breathitt girls game. Not for sure. I know we have 4 games on tomorrow night. So every night, folks, you can check us out here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. You're going to see plenty on Facebook and YouTube. But this one's in the books. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you very much. And we'll see you next time here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.